landscape mode or portrait mode. That would be good. Oh, Chris can tell us as well. He's very techie if anyone else can't. Because as I say, we're using the Haps app at the moment, which broadcasts to multiple platforms, including their own. Check them out. Haps.tv, particularly if you're watching on Twitter like Dee Marie. It's lovely to see you. Don't forget to share, like and follow. Please do, everyone. It's very dark here. But before I move the camera, I'm just waiting for someone to comment. I know it takes a little while for you to have those. It's landscape. Awesome. Brilliant. Then I can continue. That's what you don't realise how helpful that is, I don't think. But as you can see, I'm in the local park, and it's well, there's not many people around here at all, except for people like me. There we go. That's me, for those that haven't met me before. It's at Martin Shine on Twitter, Periscope, while it's still existing up until March 2021, the end of YouTube and Facebook. It's funny, isn't it? Because we've all been alerted that the Periscope platform is finishing, so we'll all say, yeah, up until a certain date. But then we continue to say we're on Facebook as though it'll always be around forever. But you never know with anything, however big or however popular it is, it might one day also cease. Or YouTube, I think YouTube, we can safely say, isn't going anywhere anytime soon. But hey, you know what happened to Vimeo? Which it's more of a professional platform for professional video. The quality is somewhat, some would say, better than YouTube, or at least if it isn't anymore, it was. They were ahead of the curve. But Vimeo, well, they purchased a company called Livestream.com and have effectively rebranded it. They still hold the Livestream.com logo and branding to some degree, but as I say, effectively that live streaming platform has now joined Vimeo. Things are very, very liquid and fluid, even in 2021, because in the bigger picture of the universe and our existence, of course, this is only the beginning of the internet, really, even though it's been around for, well, only a handful of decades. Sad Paris. No, it's not, Dee Marie. No, I actually think it's a good thing. It is a good thing, because the first mouse never caught the cheese. Okay, I think you follow me there if you don't check it out online. But a lot of people that will tell you that will also tell you that potentially it's a good thing, because it can only get better. And that's where Haps comes into this. The great thing about Haps is that even when we finish this broadcast, someone can leave a comment and it will go on the timeline, the comment line, and I will see it and I can comment back as well. So that can build, even though the video is only available for a replay once the live has finished. It's great. People can also contribute in terms of sponsorship and giving what they call awards on haps.tv. You can download the app. That's probably a better option, which is on your iOS store or on Android. But yeah, listen, I'm glad you're all keeping well, everyone. Hello, Gandhi Japandi. Thank you very much for your comment earlier on as well about landscape. Loving that. We've got 3 people, apart from Chris has been joining me again recently. But then I say, that's because I haven't been here a lot over recent months. Certainly through the pandemic, I haven't been here that regular up until now. Things are going to change, and this will change as well. My camera back to looking at other things rather than me looking like I'm in Alaska or something. But yeah, I just thought I'd go live here because I haven't done so much on Haps recently. Had a great broadcast only 48 hours ago, something like that, 36 hours ago, with my friend Jimmy Heaven in Japan, who joins me regularly on Shinecast, which we've now shifted to the Haps platform. So go check that out at Shinecast. We were speaking with the wonderful Revolution McGuinness in Chicago, Illinois, introducing ourselves to one another for the first time. Very good. I don't know if you can see the church in the distance there. There's a spire right in the middle of your picture there, just possibly breaking through what is pretty much a black and dark sky between those 2 white street lights, although they're in the park, not the street there. So there we have it. And you can see the local high street beyond the park, which is why I kept on showing you that. Not sure, actually I just realised something I've forgotten we can do. Look. Hopefully it will, oh no, is it, oh dear, I better do that a bit slower next time. As I say, this app is very much in beta mode, or beta, as I like to say in the USA. But at this time of night, and with little illumination, these digital devices often do struggle to actually show you a decent picture. Which is why when I went live, I know it's out of focus now, people. Oh, there you go. Now that's pretty impressive. The bus over there, it's having a break, is the driver. It's reached the end of its route, and it's after a few minutes going to set out once again. Now you see that's just set automatically back to a wide shot, so that's part of the app sort of, well, being sorted out and in beta mode, like I say. This is pretty refreshing for me because, as I say, many months ago I was out and about on Periscope bringing people live videos wherever I happen to be, and some great locations as well, including central London and a couple of other places as well. Fairly regularly we're doing that, particularly when I travel on the tube, underground, subway trains. But with everything happening in the world and changing it very fast, I haven't been able to be online as regularly as I would have liked until now. So do share, like and follow once again wherever you happen to be. Even if you're standing under a naked tree like I am right now, I don't know if you can see that in the background. Again, it's something I think apps are working on. Does it sound good, by the way? I should have asked that earlier, but I think it is because I have my headphones and microphone on. So I think it's pretty as decent as it could be. And yeah, wherever you happen to be, I do hope you're going to stay safe as ever and well, and we'll see each other on the other side of the pandemic. I said that I have to report this, but my view is that we're never going to quite reach back to the normality we had before anytime soon. I think it's going to be at least until the beginning of 2022, which is frightening, just over 11 months away, that we are indeed going to have to endure the social distancing, if not for your own sake because you've been vaccinated and you think you're safe, or certainly for others around you. Again, I remind you, while on that subject, I will remind you to question, okay, you've heard from the news, you've heard from the pharmaceuticals indirectly that the pandemic vaccines, well, from what I've heard, the best one is 90% effective, 95% effective, certainly not 100%. So some people that are going to take it, it's going to have no effect, and it's not going to stop them from catching the virus if they come into contact with it. The question is, though, you've had your vaccine twice, you need 2 injections apparently. How do you know, until you come into contact with someone, that you are going to be protected? As far as I'm concerned, you don't know. So that means that technically you've got to still wear your mask, you've got to socially distance and really not go out as much as you would have done. That means you can't go to a bar or a pub, certainly hang out at the bar itself. You'd have to still be seated, and you'd have, still have to just play it safe, so to speak. So a lot of changes happening on the social scene, certainly, if nothing else. Right, thanks for the sound check there, Chris. Really appreciated. Today is Sunday, or it has been. It's very fast going to become Monday, and a brand new month, not just a week. The 1st of February fast approaches. I hope it's going to be a better one for everyone. A lot of people, of course, are happy. I'm just reminding myself that it is the end of January, because those that are full-time employed, a lot of people haven't been paid until since the middle of December, because they get paid with their pay packet, which usually would have been at the beginning of January. Well, they receive that mid-December, just before Christmas and the holidays, to give them some additional and extra room to spend during the festive season. I keep forgetting as well, I went live before our regular time. We like to go live at 11:11, or we have done up until now. But again, over the next few weeks and months, that's going to change, as it did today. I went live at 11 minutes past 8 p.m. local time for myself, Chris, Dee Marie, who joined us originally in the UK. Gandhi Japandi, I apologise, but I can't remember where you're located if you're still with us on the broadcast. Right, is that all for today? I think so. I'll leave you with the picture that I started with, which is the well-lit path towards the high street. Until next time, stay safe, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. And don't forget to share, like and follow. And I'll finally say, if you're having trouble finding me at any time, it's martinshine.live on any internet browser. Stay safe. Bye-bye for now. Thank you, Chris. Apparently, Whittier and Valence Deciders will make loads of money from vaccine. I'm not surprised, Chris. And, I think it's safe to just always assume that those are in it are indeed there to win it. And yeah, there's always some hidden agenda for a lot of people in high profile positions when it comes to ministerial, government and directorships of companies, which is why I always say to you people out there and anyone else, if you can pass it on to, because they're not fortunate enough to heed this. But please look after yourself. Yeah. Thanks a lot for listening. Thanks for your support. And again, always appreciating the awards on the HAPS network and platform. Bye for now.